Hello, hello. Did you know that back in the late 70s there were sweatshops in England and we used to produce these? These are Pom Poms. Back then they used to call them gonks, and we used to put two pieces of cardboard together, round circle cardboard, wrap wool around it and make these things, Pom Poms and gonks. The sweatshops were actually called primary schools, and we used to make them non-stop for jumble sales and fetes. It was crazy. Everybody had a pom-pom back then, and the only way to keep them together was to put them on strings like this, which is really a weak link into this particular magical effect. You see, I have a red pom-pom, I have a white pom-pom, I have a yellow pom-pom and a blue pom-pom. The story about the sweatshops is true. I also have a long string on this side and a very short string on this side. You can hardly see it. So remember, red pom-pom, white pom-pom, yellow pom-pom, blue pom-pom. Long string on this side, short string on this side. So far, so good. Now this is the low pom-pom, but when you pull this yellow pom-pom, that red pom-pom becomes the high pom-pom. And the yellow pom-pom becomes the low pom-pom. You got the idea. And when I pull the red pom-pom, the yellow pom-pom becomes the high pom-pom and the red pom-pom becomes the low pom-pom. And there's always a long string on this side and a short string on that side. That is very confusing until you pull the blue pom-pom. When you pull the blue pom-pom, the red pom-pom becomes the high pom-pom and the yellow pom-pom becomes the low pom-pom. And when you pull the white pom-pom, that yellow pom-pom becomes a high pom-pom and the red pom-pom becomes a low pom-pom. And there's always a long string on this side and a very short string on this side. So, have you got it? We've got a red pom-pom, a white pom-pom, a yellow pom-pom and a blue pom-pom. We have a long string on this side and a short string on this side. When you pull the yellow pom-pom, the red pom-pom becomes high pom-pom, the yellow pom-pom becomes low pom-pom. When you pull the red pom-pom, the yellow pom-pom becomes a high pom-pom and the red pom-pom becomes low pom-pom. When you pull the blue pom-pom, the red pom-pom becomes high pom-pom, the yellow pom-pom becomes low pom-pom. When you pull the white pom-pom, the yellow pom-pom becomes high pom-pom and the red pom-pom becomes low pom-pom. Whew, that's not only difficult to do, it's very difficult to say. Ah, forgot this bit. There's always a long string on this side and a short string on this side. See, always a long string on this side and a long string on... Do you know, this thing really drives me crazy. I want to know how this works. I think there's strings going backwards and forwards, like a spaghetti junction. Let's break it in half and find... That is crazy. That is mad. There are no strings. But if there are no strings, then how can this red pom-pom be connected to this white pom-pom that's connected to the blue pom-pom over here, that's connected to the yellow pom-pom, to the white pom-pom, to the red pom-pom, to the blue pom-pom, to the yellow pom-pom? Do you know what? It's enough to send you up the pole and round the bend. There is a finishing line which we have to all say. Pom tiddly-om pom. See you next time for more magic in the conservatory.